This is a general reading for Aries from the 18th through the 24th. So if Aries is your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. For the month of January, which will be the last month that I will be doing this, I will be offering a 30-minute complimentary reading to someone who either subscribes or puts in a comment. The subscriptions are absolutely free, and what it does is it helps the channel, as do the comments. And also, if you like the video, the likes also help. I have posted under the community, I think there was like 20 that were selected for the months of November and December for complimentary readings. If you have not checked, please check. Only 3 people step forward to claim their reading. So there's a whole lot of people who have not claimed it. I will accept the contact to the end of January. You just send me the email and I will check to see that if your name's on that list. And that would be for people who either had made a comment or subscribed in the month of November or December. Check to see if your name's on that list. I am still offering readings. That will probably change for a while because of my move, because I have so many things that I'm doing right now in preparation for the move back to the States. I have all the animals I have to clear, the transportation, the tickets, and ending all of my financial, the utilities, the bank, and everything here in Portugal. So I have a lot that I'm going to be doing in the next couple of weeks. And then the transition to the States, because I will be back in the States by the first week of February, back in Las Vegas, then back to my channel. So thank you so much for understanding and the support. I know I missed a couple weeks because of the appointments with the sale of my house and the vet appointments. So right now, when I get to Vegas, I will have a studio. I will have a camera. I will have a microphone. So the quality will increase. I will have my channel and I will be adding some things. So stay tuned, and thank you for being so supportive of the channel during this time. Nina will be going. She's going to be riding in the cabin with me. She's on the table right now, all wrapped up in a my roll shawl, because it's pretty nippy this morning in Portugal. Jason's in the bedroom. He is on his pills for his cancer. It's a day by day sort of thing. He has prostate cancer, and so I will get a second opinion when I get to Las Vegas, but the prognosis isn't very good for that kind of cancer. And so he's acting fine as far as his demeanor, but I can tell that he is having some problems with it. Milo will be going. He's either going to ride in the cabin or he's going to be in the hold with Jason, not in the same crate, but he will be going. And Hope, I've had discussions with 2 veterinarians, and probably Hope won't be going. He's got dementia. His back legs are getting weak now. He's blind, he's deaf, so his quality of life is not good, and I don't think he can do this 16-17-hour plane trip, and it would be too hard for him to adjust. It's very cruel to keep him when his quality of life is not very good, and he paces back and forth all day long, which is either a sign of pain or his dementia. And at some point, so I've talked to 2 vets at 2 different locations about it. So it's not that I've taken care of this decision lightly. And he's like 16, 17 years old. So he will not be going, but I will have the 3 others. The 2 cats, one's been spayed, the other one's going to be spayed. They're feral. So I'm going to talk to neighbors to see if any of them are interested in having a feeding station for them, because they're really used to being in this neighborhood and being on the roof and going, an open window to be warm inside and then out in the daytime. So that will take care of my animals. I'm going to be doing weekly readings through the month of January and then post the February, and then hopefully be able to do the videos the weeks of February. But I will be keeping up the channel. So thank you. Now, this is for this week of the 18th to the 24th, and then I'll post the next week's. And I'm using the Light Seer deck today, Aries. And let's see what we have. The other thing is people say that, they put a timestamp of how long I talk on this. Well, if you don't want the discussion, scroll through. That's all I say. If you don't like it, scroll through. If you just want to look at the cards and the tarot, I don't just do a tarot reading. It's psychically and it's channeled. So if you want a tarot reading, there's other channels that just read the cards. But the card in one reading could mean something else, and then Spirit tells me something else for the next reading, or it has specific messages for folks. So, what I've noticed is that a lot of readers are saying that there's a lot of criticism and comments on their channels now. And I was thinking about it, and I think that it is that there is so much going on globally through our planet. Lots of negativity. And people, there's the two emotions, love and fear. And I think there's a lot of fear going on now, and they don't have a way of expressing it, or maybe they can't say it to someone that they see face to face, so they do it by making negative comments on the channels. Look at, I meditated this morning about it. And, my spirit guides say that, I'm protected. We're protected. The light workers are here for a reason. We are here now. We've been called here during this time. This is what they told me, that we're called here during this time, the light workers, to shine the light on, to hold, to send the light to the universe. And so wherever you are and why you're here right now is all part of what you've signed up for. So I send you light and love during this time. And if you're having any struggles, there's lots of good YouTubes about channels about how to get through this. And I'm sending you light and love. And if you are having any struggles, I'm praying for your healing right now. So with that said, let's see what we have coming up this week for you, Aries. The Six of Wands, victory. Look at this. And she has her hands outstretched to the universe to receive. Receive and expect it to come. This is the wreath of victory, crossed over by, oh, look at this, the Nine of Pentacles. This is about time, isn't it, Aries? That things are coming to you. It can be a break in finances, that you have laid the foundation and the seeds have been planted, and wait for the harvest, because the harvest is coming. Through your hard work, you shall reap the benefits of your hard work. It has been difficult. Last year, 2024, is very difficult for most people. And 25 is having some challenges right now. However, you have planted the seeds. It's time for the harvest. And enjoy the harvest. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, because a lot of you have been really putting it in. Now, some of you, it's like, where is it? Where's my harvest? We have challenges. I'm listening to Julie Poole this morning, her book. I have it on audio. And, we have our own blocks in our prosperity that keep the flow, because it attracts, like attracts like. So if we have any considerations, if we have any barriers from all the messages that we received from way back when, there are exercises in order to remove those barriers. And so, you know, and I had you know, this morning, after I listened to her tape, and I'm saying this because there's people here that need to, you know, this is for you too. That, you know, I had, after I listened to her, I had an insight of something, a message from way back when I was like, I don't know, 5 years old. You know, those carry through the mentality of lack, the mentality of struggle. And there are exercises that Julie has there in her book. She has Julie Poole Manifesting 101. I recommend her. There's lots of other YouTubes also about manifestation. The reason I listen to Julie is because she is working it. She is showing that it works. And I want to go to someone that what they are saying is working. Not that they're just saying something, but she shows that she is actually manifesting now. And so she has lots of free videos. She has her 2 books, and I'm listening to one of her books on the audio. And if you know, and I wonder if it's in the public library even, that you could get a copy of the book at the library. But it's very affordable. So, you know, I'm reprogramming my brain. I'm reprogramming all those old tapes and the exercises that she has. And so maybe your prosperity is, you know, the blocks that you have had of those old messages that you have received. And so it's, you know, getting to the core. And someone's saying, well, you know, I'm always optimistic, and every month, you know, and then the same old thing, and you know, it's like you're saying to yourself, I have the struggle, I have the struggle. Well, if you're saying I have a struggle, that's attracting the struggle. So, you know, we're in this together. And so I'm giving you some suggestions. You have free will, but it's free. The YouTube channel's free. Her videos are free. And there are ways that you can, you know, change the course, change manifestation. So for some of you, well, and this can be, claim this, that you have victory and money coming to you. If you speak it, I have victory. Money's coming to me. Money's coming to me now, today. And at the base of it is the Page of Cups. You're going to hear a message about something. Now behind you is the King of Pentacles, which is money. Could be a job, could be a person. That's behind you. We'll look more at what that is involving. Crowning you is the Knight of Swords. Now the Knight of Swords, I always think of as the action. You know, in this one, it really shows the action. He's running to his motorcycle. He is on his way. So this is what's on your mind. You're on your way. Action is going on. It could be, oh, okay, so it's just, and it's like you've been rejuvenated. That maybe you didn't know which direction to go, or you know, you have done said that they call them CVs, now we call them resumes. You've applied for the jobs, but now you're recharged again, looking at different things in a different way. And then up ahead is Eight of Pentacles work. So there is prosperity coming. Then around you is the Emperor. Could be someone making a decision, or it can be government. Then we have here, we have the Two of Wands, looking at what do you want to manifest. Then we have the Ace of Cups, new beginnings, and the final outcome is a broken heart. Now let's see what the broken heart is about. a broken heart with the sun. Now that seems like a dichotomy, doesn't it? An opposite. You have the broken heart, but it's sunny. You know, you can have a broken heart and still move on. It could be from a previous situation. It can be something that you're healing about, that, you know, you have the broken heart, but things are good. Look at the outcome. That's the sun. So in spite of your broken heart, you're moving forward and good things are coming to you. Because here you have the Two of Swords with the Ace of Cups, undecided about what to do. So you got two twos. You have the Two of Wands with the Ten of Wands moving forward. And then you have the Two of Swords with the Emperor. You have the Queen of Wands. Eight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles. Exploring what you want to do. Remember, we had the Knight of Swords moving forward with the Seven of Pentacles. Back into action about work. King of Pentacles, or yes, the King of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords. Page of Cups with the Hierophant. And then we have also, another ace, the Ace of Pentacles, crossed over by the Seven of Cups. So you've got two aces, and you have the Ten of Wands, which indicates to me that you're in a transition of the cycle, that there's new beginnings and healing from the situations of what you've gone through. That as you move forward and you have your broken heart, you can still have that and continue to move on. Let's see what goes on with the sun and that broken heart. The Tower, things are boom. I wonder, you have the Tower with that, and the Three of Swords, and the Devil. Something's coming up. Something's coming out. Because you have the Tower, the Devil, and the Three of Swords. And your Five of Swords in your mind, the thoughts in your mind. Is it your thoughts? Is it, because there's something that's coming up with the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords. Is it your thoughts? Is it from the past? I think it's, with the Tower, expect things to happen, and it's with the Devil. It could be another challenge because you do have the Ten of Wands, which means that you're moving into a new situation, but you do have the Sun. Oh, okay. The Sun indicates, oh, okay. You're going to be ending a cycle that you've been stuck in. After you get through that cycle, things become sunny because the Tower is getting you moving from a situation that you've not been willing, not have been motivated to face. That you know that the situation was difficult and that it kept you from moving forward. The Tower is Spirit's way of saying time to move forward, time to move out of this situation. With the Devil card, it's a toxic situation. It can be work, it can be relationship. And it's saying it's time to move forward. After you move forward, things will start getting sunny. It's actually, it's almost an oxymoron. That things are bad, but then they're sunny. Because if you stayed there, it would not let you it would not open the space for good things to come to you. So know that it's going to be a difficult time. However, once you get through that, then it will be sunny. Such as, I see a river, and I see that you're on a bank, and there's no bridge across the way, and it's rapid waters. And you wonder how you're going to get over to the other side. You are on the bank, it's safe. There's rapids. You will be protected at going across. It could even be, you know, sometimes they have those rope bridges that are very rickety that could get you to the other side. There will be a way to get to the other side. And once you get there, then the road is smoother and you can move forward and there's new opportunities. If you stay on the bank, knowing that there's going to be stormy waters ahead, it will not allow you or give you the progression to go across and to abundance of outcome. So it's getting across from knowing that it's going to be some rocky waves, some trials, but once you get through that, it will be smooth. Then you will see it opening up, and that it will be much easier for you to manifest, because it will be as though you're in a place where there is abundance. You will have learned as you went through these rocky waters. It's like a river that it's been a big rain and the waters are muddy and very rapid. But once you get through that, which is represents the challenges that you'll have as you go across. Once you get those mini lessons, or you are, it's like the Seven of Swords. Once you get through those, learn those lessons, have those skills, which are going through the waters, then when you go across to the other bank, you'll be able to manifest what you want, because you will have acquired those skills. And then you will be able to manifest and speak, and it will come to you. And soon you will see that things are so much smoother, so much easier. All the struggles that you have had, which are represented by this stormy river or creek, once you are through those, you will see that you'll be able to manifest, and things will be much easier for you. It's getting through this time, getting through this river, which represents life, and for some of you it represents the challenges that you're having. As you go through, it's, you know, and there's daily challenges. You can do the check. Okay, I learned how to do this, I can do this, I can maneuver this. And once you do that, then it's just like I can see you getting through there and then jumping up onto the bank and having all these skill sets that you have acquired along the way. And you will take on, I see all those burdens that you've been carrying, and some of you have been carrying it here, and there's your broken heart. It's all uplifted. And then you'll be able to have smooth sailing, so to speak. So for some of you, it's going to be challenging, but once you face that challenge, it will be smooth, and you'll be able to go almost like that, and things will come to you. That job you want, your housing being stable, all those struggles it's cleared. And all those things that you've been carrying around, all the things on your shoulder and here on your chest, I feel that that's uplifted, because your reading is about, yes, reach out and have victory. It will be coming to you, crossed over by the prosperity. And new beginnings, Ace of Pentacles, and choices of what do you want. And this is very good. What do you want for your Pentacles? You want, and look at the cups. You don't really know what's under those cups, but it can be a new job, it can be a promotion, it can be going to school, and you're trying to decide what to do. What is under these cups? And sometimes I get that as a sense of fear. Fear can cause immobility, that you're frozen in fear. Look at how he's got his hand to his mouth. He's almost like frozen, like I'm afraid to make a mistake. He's pointing to one, but he doesn't look very confident. Like, what happens if I make a mistake? Sometimes we are frozen with fear, and that is possible. But then the universe is saying, okay, well, if you're frozen with fear, we're going to give you a shove. There's the Tower. And, you know, there's the sun. It's sunny, but you have your broken heart. I would put the sun as the final outcome. You have here all these negative thoughts in your mind, and the devil is whatever is keeping you from moving forward. It can be a toxic situation. It can be a person. You know, the devil is not a person, but it can be the characteristics. It can be a relationship. It can be work. The devil is behaviors that keep you from moving forward. You could have your own devil behaviors that are keeping you from moving forward. It can be fear. It can be, you know, it's behaviors that keep you from being authentic with yourself or others. It can be addictions, and there's lots of things that you can be addicted to. Besides the usual alcohol and drugs, there can be shopping, gambling, relationships, you know, because you can get like addicted to going from one relationship to another. There is toxic relationships. It could be a work environment, whatever it is, but the final outcome, because the universe is saying, okay, well, you can't decide, we're going to give you a little shove. And that's what your Tower is. But look at the final outcome. After you get through the trials of that rapid waters, it's sunny. And what you manifest is what you can want. Because at the base of all of this is a message that you get. And the Hierophant, which is, it can be a message from your spirit guides, for example. The Hierophant can represent traditional thinking. It can represent government. You know, some of you, it could be government, because the Hierophant can represent an institution like a government. And you also have the Emperor here. So it can be waiting for a decision from government. It can be applying for a job with the government. It could be applying for some sort of program. It can be a legal situation where you're waiting for, you know, like a benefit program, like veterans or Social Security, or an inheritance, a legal situation. It can represent anything. But you do get a message. And because behind you is the King of Pentacles, which can represent a person. It can represent an organization, and the Seven of Swords. This could be a job that you had the Five of Swords, and there was all that strife, and there was like undercurrents of drama, and you decided to move forward. You're not going to be in that anymore. You decided, okay, I have conquered that. I'm taking my tools. You've turned those into tools of knowledge, even though there's a little bit of residual from that. So it could be a person, that was a relationship, and separation of the finances. It could be an organization, it could be work, or it could be a boss, but you're moving forward. And then you get the other movement card. You had 3 movement cards. You had you have the 6 of Wands. You have the 7 of Swords, it's movement. And on your mind also is the 9 of Swords, that's movement, with the 7 of Pentacles, another 7. You have the 7 of Swords, you have the 7 of Pentacles. You're moving forward, making a decision about work. You've decided what you're going to do. For some of you, I'm leaving this organization, I'm applying for a new job. For others, it's I'm applying for a promotion. But you made your decision and you're going forward. Because ahead of you is work and making some decisions, the 5 of Pentacles. Could be work, and it can be with the 5 of Pentacles, it can be for work. See, the 8 of Pentacles is doing your job and knowing you get compensated. The 5 of Pentacles can be some things that work that may be delayed. Maybe bonuses are cut, maybe hours are cut, maybe there's some change in the structure, but that's right ahead. Could be to your own job, for example, your own gig that you're self-employed, and there could be a delay in contracts, for example. Uh, in the economy, you know, it could be because of businesses are restructuring because of their fear of the global economy right now, and maybe it's affecting you. But there are some changes. What's ahead, though, is I see the Queen of Wands as victory related to the Emperor. The Emperor can be a person who makes a decision, or it can be government entity. But there's something good, because look at, she's got her hand in victory, saying, yes, I'm victorious. So this is what's surrounding you, but it's going through these stormy waters. And I do see it, I see it as a stream. It's after a big rain, and where the water is really muddy, you can't even see it. It looks like more, I see it's almost like a brown water, and I see the white waves of the heavy stream moving real rapidly. And it's like, it's not a wide river, but it is a river, like a creek almost. So you can get across, and you will find a way of doing that. I think it's almost like a step by step by step. So you conquer one thing, and then you build on it, and you build on it, and you build on it. So that it's maneuvering, once you go through these challenges, you'll be able to get to the other side of this challenge, situation, and then it's smooth sailing. This is for some of you. This is for the ones who are still putting out the applications, or you have some challenges. Others of you, you have been, you've been successful, and it is, you know, it could be a new job, it could be a new home, it could be something. So it is getting used to the new environment, the adjustment of a new situation. For others, you're still waiting for it to happen. So some of you, you are in the formative stage of a new situation. For others, it is waiting for and knowing that it is coming to you. So it's timing. For some of you, you're at one spot. For others, you're at another spot. Then we have here, you looking at your horizons, what you want with your heavy burdens. And these are almost gone, because you're moving forward and it's clear what the direction you're going. And your burdens are going to be lifted, because then we have the Ace of Cups and the Two of Swords. So this is new beginnings, but you are undecided because you feel you don't have enough information. For some of you, it could be a new home. For others, it could be a relationship. For others, it could be a new opportunity coming. And you're undecided. You can't make up your mind. And you have the blindfold. So you feel like you don't have enough information to make a decision. But then we have the outcome here, which is a big transformation. We have your negative thoughts, your broken heart related to, it could be work or it could be home. We have the devil, which is why all of this is happening. And the tower, and then the final outcome. So it can be, for example, a new job. You know, a job ends, but you wouldn't have looked for a new job if you still had that job. It could be a redefining of a relationship, knowing that it wasn't going anywhere. And once it's cleared and you let go of that with your broken heart, there will be much better things waiting for you. Right now, you don't feel that, because you feel like you don't want to even look at other possible relationships. But know that once this is changed and you heal your heart, there was something much better waiting for you. Because it's, oh, I see broken sticks. I don't know what broken sticks mean. You know, like kindling. It could be, okay. You know, the three little pigs, and they built a house, And one of them was made out of straw, one was made out of sticks, and the other one was standing. This is something that, the relationship you had didn't have a firm foundation. Once you let that go, know that the final outcome will be on a firm basis and much stronger. So it's a relationship that won't be blown away by the wolf. It will stand the time. And that's what you have to hold on to, knowing that Spirit is with you. They're not letting you along the wayside. They're your team. And you have, your spirit guide that's there with you from birth. And so they're with you. And know that once you get through this trial, that and heal, it's real important to do some self-healing, that you will be open to something that's going to stand the foundation of time. That's what they're saying. Because, sometimes we have to go through the rough waters. That's what this stream is. We have to go through the rough waters. Then what we have waiting for us is so much better. And it's hard at times to know that that's what's going to happen. But know that you are protected, that you have your spirit team with you, and that they will not let you down. Now I'm going to pull some oracle cards. This is exactly what they're saying. That they've got you. They are protecting you. And all you have to do is call on them. So let's see what we have coming up. And I have all these Aries in my family. And I was talking to my veterinarian. She's an Aries, and she's going to have an Aries baby. So, and I have an Aries son, an Aries father, an Aries ex, and an Aries late mother-in-law. All those Aries, and I'm a water sign. So, and then I have Libras, the other sign. I have a lot of Libras. So let's see what we have for the wisdom of the oracle. I've also ordered a whole bunch of oracle cards that I'm going to be using for my readings. And when I go back to Vegas, I'm going to be doing some new opportunities. So we'll see what's coming up besides building my YouTube channel, which I'll be able to offer streaming, which I can't do right now because of being in Portugal. So I'm going to be doing some streaming for my subscribers where you can come on and I can do mini readings for you and pick a card. There's so many more things that I'll be able to do when I'm there. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. What have we got here? And you wouldn't believe my week because those cats, I've spent more time chasing those cats through that room, and then it bit me and I got cellulitis, so then I had to go to the clinic and spend half a day at the emergency clinic over in Villarreal to get antibiotics for my cellulitis in my hand from the cat, which I knew the minute it scratched me I was going to get it. And I know I shouldn't have manifested, but you get an animal bite and you have to be very careful. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. What is it that we have for our Aries? And the first card is Treasure Island. And know that sometimes, we're looking for our treasure, but we don't know what's there. Or we're focused on the treasure and we miss the treasures along the way. But treasures are coming to you. Just have, the faith that, that it is coming. Then we have Between Worlds. This is you are in the physical world, you also have the spiritual world. Call on your spirit guides. Listen to the meditation. Take time to hear, to listen to the messages that they have for you. And then mending. If there's any relationships, anything that you need to mend as you move forward, that's important. The other thing is, you have your broken heart and you have the Five of Swords. It's also mending and being kind to yourself. If there's anything as you go along, forgive yourself, be kind to yourself, and do not be hard on yourself. If along the way, this is the learning planet. We picked this planet. This is not Disneyland. I say this is not the Disneyland planet. That if along the way we stumble and we make a wrong choice, it's because we're learning. And forgive yourself. Go, okay, well, I learned. That's not the way I'm going to go next time, because that was the outcome. And so the next time I'm going to choose differently. So forgive yourself. That's the other part of mending, is be kind to yourself. Now I'm going to pull the Louise Hay affirmation card. And Nina isn't even moving. She's just tuckered under there. You know, yesterday she wouldn't eat any chicken. I was so worried. I thought, oh, geez, I hope Nina's not getting sick. I think she was tired of chicken, so I gave her some roast that I had in the crock pot. Oh, she liked that this morning. She ate that. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. What is our affirmation card for our wonderful Aries for today? Okay. And the card we have is, I am willing to forgive. Now, isn't that interesting? I just talked about forgiving yourself. There's a message here. Forgive yourself. Love yourself. Forgiveness of myself and others releases me from the past. Forgiveness is the answer to almost every problem. Forgiveness is a gift to myself. I forgive and I set myself free. So, do you need to forgive yourself? Are you human? Yes. Forgive yourself. Love yourself. Self-care. That's very important. Okay, then we're going to pull the Believe in Your Own Magic. And I brought my coffee cup this morning. Okay, angels and archangels and spirit guides. What is the card that we have for our wonderful Aries? And if you want to subscribe to the channel, it's free. It would be greatly appreciated. I'm almost up to 5,000. I'm like always at 4,750, 4,747, back and forth. I would really like to be up at 5,000 before I go to the States. Here we go. It is red. Forgive. I'm not kidding you. This is what the card is. Forgive. Right there. Spirit's saying something. Okay. It is number 10. So do you need to forgive yourself? Do you need to forgive someone else? It's about forgiveness. You've been holding a grudge against somebody in your life. Maybe it's a loved one, or maybe it's yourself. This isn't a card telling you that you must learn to practice forgiveness. No, forgive them on your own terms. If and when you're ready to do so, this is simply a nudge for you to consider whether that time is the present. Don't let forgiveness feel like an obligation, but like a shiny red hope that gets you through your sleepless late nights. 3 cards, right in a row, forgiveness. This is all random. I did not, the cards were down. Spirit is telling you about forgiveness. Forgive yourself, love yourself. We're human. We're not perfect. But we learn from those. Okay, now our meditation card here for the week. And back to doing my readings. Every day I had something. It seemed like for the past, 2 weeks. So I'm back in the groove. Even though I have one room packed and I'm washing all my blankets that I'm going to take, getting rid of stuff. I've already donated a little stove to that lady that had nothing, and I gave my patio furniture to a friend. I have pots of plants to sell for charity, and I'm selling my dressers for a charity that does vet care for people that can't afford their vet care here in Portugal. And the TV I'm going to sell for them too. So I'm getting rid of my stuff, getting ready to go back. Okay, so our meditation card for this week faces shine when you're not whole. Shine even when you're not whole. Shine even when you're not whole. There you go. thank you so much, Aries. And then I'm going to put out the next week's video. Then I'm going to do the February video. And by the next video after that, I should be in the States, in Vegas, which is going to be so much better. My life will be so much easier. I can't tell you how much easier it's going to be for me. Like even the transportation for my medical. It's all just going to be, and very affordable. So until next time, next week, Nina and I are sending you light and love from Portugal.